The ink on my deed was barely dry when they showed up. Clipboards, fake smiles, and threats. But they had no clue I'd spent 15 years negotiating land deals for the government, and I wasn't backing down. The moving truck was still half full when I saw him coming. A group of 3 HOA board members in matching polo shirts, walking straight toward my front yard like they owned it. I just bought this 10-acre spread outside of Ridgefield, a quiet, open patch of country. I wanted peace. Instead, I got the HOA welcome wagon, and they weren't here with cookies. The tall woman in front introduced herself as Karen, head of the HOA Compliance Committee. Her tone was sharp enough to slice glass. "Mr. Walker," she said, "there's been a mistake. This land is part of our community zone. You'll need to sign these papers and transfer ownership so the HOA can manage it properly." I blinked, then smiled. That's cute. But this land was never HOA property. I bought it from the county. Clean title, no restrictions. She stiffened. "That's impossible. Everything past Ridge Road belongs to us." I opened my truck door and pulled out a thick folder. The purchase documents, county maps, and federal transfer logs. "Maybe you should read before you threaten people," I said calmly. The short man beside her scoffed. "You can't talk to us like that. The HOA has power." "Power?" I stepped closer, my voice dropping. "Lady, I spent 15 years drafting property law for the state. I wrote the kind of papers you're trying to fake." They exchanged uneasy glances. That's when a black SUV rolled up, their security. 2 men stepped out, acting tough, crossing their arms like bodyguards. "Last chance," Karen said, trembling slightly. "Sign the papers or we'll have you removed." I pulled out my phone and pressed record. "Say that again for the sheriff." Their faces went pale. 10 minutes later, the county sheriff's truck rolled in, my old colleague. He looked at Karen, then at me. "They bothering you, Ben?" "Just trying to steal county land," I said with a shrug. The sheriff walked up, hand resting on his holster. "Ma'am, you're about to trespass your way into a felony." The board members turned and bolted to their SUV. That night, I planted my flag, literally, a sign that read, "Private property, not HOA, not for sale, ever." And since then, they've learned one thing.